Air passengers worldwide face delays, flight cancellations and problem checking in as airports and airlines were caught up in a massive IT outage that has affected numerous industries ranging from banks to media companies. Out of more than 110,000 commercial flights scheduled on Friday, at least 2,691 have been cancelled globally, according to data from the global aviation analytics firm Cirium. More were expected to be called off. The aviation sector is particularly sensitive to interruptions due to its reliance on closely coordinated schedules run by air traffic control. Delays can throw off schedules for airports and airlines for the rest of the day. Microsoft said users might be unable to access Office 365 apps and services due to a configuration change in a portion of our Azure-backed workloads, a reference to the company's cloud computing software. Hong Kong International Airport said a Microsoft outage was affecting several airlines, and it had switched to manual check-ins, but flight operations had not been affected. Singapore Changi Airport also said check-ins were being handled manually. The cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike said it was working with customers impacted by a defect found in a single content update for Microsoft Windows hosts. The cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike said it was working with customers impacted by a defect found in a single content update for Microsoft Windows hosts. The outage sparked chaos for passengers on what was one of the busiest travel days of the year in Europe as school holidays got underway. At Madrid Barajas Airport, passengers complained of queues and a lack of information. In India, airlines at Terminal 3 in New Delhi Airport were giving handwritten boarding passes to flyers, while staff were using whiteboards to display gate information for flights, according to an official for the airport. Several U.S. carriers, including American Airlines, United Airlines, and Delta, issued ground stops for all their flights early on Friday due to communication problems, according to the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration, FAA. American Airlines later said it had resumed operations. Delta said it has resumed some flight departures but warned of additional delays and cancellations. FAA data showed Delta's operations in Atlanta, Detroit, Minneapolis and Salt Lake City were still impacted. In Europe, airlines are required to compensate passengers for delays of more than 3 hours, but it was unclear to what extent they would be held legally responsible for the outage. If the airlines prove that this was in fact an extraordinary circumstance, passengers will not receive compensation, according to EU law. Unlike Europe, there is no legal requirement that airlines in the U.S. compensate passengers for lengthy delays. It is also not clear if the IT issue will be deemed an airline-caused delay. Thank you for watching.